silent for too long. A small voice asks if I might try. Tonight the hallway feels less wide. I rest my hand against the wood, and maybe spring is at the door. Maybe my heart can learn the word. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my eyes. The kettle hums a quiet song. A photograph turned face to wall. Outside a soft and falling rain begins to make the street lamps blur. And maybe spring is at the door. Maybe my heart can learn the word. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my eyes. What I lost taught me how to listen. What stayed taught me how to wait. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my home. Slow, slow, I am almost there. Slow, slow, I am here at last.
I keep my coat still on the chair. The radio plays a song I knew. The room remembers her too well, but softer now than yesterday. A friend has asked me to a film. I told him, let me think tonight. A quiet maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin warm light through a door I locked too long. The kettle warms a Sunday afternoon. I write my friend a careful word. Outside a starling tries to land on a wire it almost trusts. A friend has asked me to a film. I told him let me think tonight. A quiet maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin, warm light through a door I locked too long. What was broken does not have to stay, but healing takes its time tonight. Maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin, warm light through a door I left half open. Maybe is enough tonight. A quiet maybe is enough for now.
We share a bench beside the river bend. The wind is gentle in your hair tonight. Your hand is resting near my coat, and I can hear my heart begin to slow. You are not asking more than I can give. You are just here, and that is everything. Hands beside mine on a quiet bench. Hands beside mine, and the world is soft. Hands beside mine in the autumn light. This is enough for me tonight. The leaves are turning gold along the path. A grandfather laughs with a small child. You point and smile and say nothing more. And nothing more is what I needed here. You are not asking more than I can give. You are just here, and that is everything. Hands beside mine on a quiet bench. Hands beside mine, and the world is soft. Hands beside mine in the autumn. this is enough for us tonight. Hands beside mine, hands beside mine quietly. The autumn light is soft along the bench.
Met at 6 beside the corner store. You wore a coat I do not yet know. The street lamp humming barely overhead, and neither of us knew what to say. But we began to walk a careful pace, and neither of us turned our face away. First walked together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. You laughed about the diner on the right. I told a story I had buried deep. You did not flinch, you did not pull away. You only listened with a warmer eye. But we began to walk a careful pace, and neither of us turned our face away. First walked together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. I had forgotten what a kind ear sounded like, and how a slow walk heals a tired heart. First walk together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. A first walk together is a small bright start, and maybe that is more than enough tonight.
I stopped believing softness was for me. I learned to keep my edges sharp and clean. But yesterday a careful hand appeared and reached for mine without a single word. And something in my chest began to thaw, and something in my ear began to shift. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where the wall once stood. A neighbor brought a basket to my door. A friend remembered something I had said. The world is gentler than I had believed when I let my hands stay open just a bit. And something in my chest began to thaw, and something in my ear began to shift. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where the wall once stood. Soft is not a place I will lose myself. Soft is just the version I forgot. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where I almost left. Trying soft again, trying soft. I hum slow. Trying soft, trying soft. The day is kind.
You order yours the same way I do mine. A small surprise across a wooden table. The cafe lights are warm against the rain. Outside the lamps are turning on at 6. And neither of us seems to wanna go. And neither of us needs to fill the air. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table. Nothing being asked and nothing rushed. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. You ask me what I read this autumn week. I say a poet that I once knew well. You smile and say you love that one as well. nights begin to fog and bloom, and neither of us seems to wanna go, and neither of us needs to fill the air. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table, nothing being asked and nothing rushed. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. The years had taught me silence was a wall. Tonight the silence is a gentle door. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table, nothing being asked and nothing rushing. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. 2 cups, 2 cups. The kettle hums again. 2 cups, 2 cups. The rain is soft tonight. I came here carrying a quiet weight, the kind that does not show in any light. You looked at me before I said a word, and asked me how I really was tonight.
We did not pretend we had not been heard.
We did not pretend we were not afraid.
We both were tired and we both were trying.
We both were carrying our
Quiet pain.
We both were
Softer than the world had asked.
and maybe that is why I let you stay.
I came here promising I would not need, that I had built a small and tidy life.
But you placed your hand beside mine on the cup,
And something in me started to believe.
we did not pretend
We had not been hurt.
we did not pretend we were not afraid.
We both were tired and we both were trying.
We both were carrying our
Quiet pain. We both were softer than the world had asked. And maybe that is why I let you stay.
I am not both were tired,
We both were trying slow,
and we are both still here tonight at last.
I rinsed the kettle once before I knew that I was going to say it after all. I dried my hands a little longer too, and turned to find you waiting at the door. You did not push, you only stood and smiled. You let me find the small word on my own, saying yes quietly without a sound, saying yes the way no one taught me, saying yes because I finally trust the careful kind of love you offered me. You did not need an audience or scene. You did not need a vow or grand display. You only needed me to nod my head and say the small words softly to your face. You did not push, you only stood and smiled. You let me find the small word on my own, saying yes quietly without a sound, saying yes the way no one taught me, saying yes because I finally trust the careful kind of love you offered me. The biggest thing I ever said was small. The smallest word can carry the whole sky. Saying yes quietly without a sound, saying yes the way no one taught me, saying yes because I finally trust the careful kind of love we built tonight. Saying yes, just a quiet word. Saying yes, just a quiet life.
The day is closing softly at the line. The street lamps blooming amber down the road. I walk and let the evening hold me steady, the kind of bravery the dusk allows. I do not need a stage to find my courage. I just need a sky and a careful breath. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. I called the friend I had been quiet with. I said the thing I had been carrying alone. She did not flinch, she only thanked me there, and asked me when we both could share a meal. I do not need a stage to find my courage. I just need a sky and a careful breath. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things ask of us. Brave at twilight in the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. The bravest thing today was just a call. The bravest thing tonight is letting in. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things ask of us. Brave at twilight in the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. Brave at twilight, brave at twilight slowly. Brave the way the small things gently hold.
Sunday morning settles on the floor, a soft and golden square along the rug. The kettle whispers something kind to me. The radio plays a song I almost know, and nothing here is asking me to run, and nothing here is asking me to hide. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my and tells me I am safe to bloom again. The plant beside the sill has woken up. A new green leaf is reaching for the light. I think of how I used to fold myself, and I unfold a little more today. And nothing here is asking me to run, and nothing here is asking me to hide. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my hand and tells me I am safe forgot how kind a quiet morning is. I forgot the slow, sweet way of being calm. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my hand and tells me I am safe to bloom again. Light through the window, light through the window. The Sunday morning hums along with me.
I did not think the year would come again. I did not ask the trees to bloom for me. But here is March arriving at my door, with pollen on the sleeves of every coat. Whatever I had lost, the world forgave. Whatever I had broken came undone. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. The crocus by the doorstep tried again. The robin in the hedge began to sing. And I unlocked the kitchen window wide and let the patient air come fully in. Whatever I had lost, the world forgave. Whatever I had broken came undone. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. I had decided spring would never know my name, but spring forgot the grudge I tried to hold. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. Spring came anyway. Spring came anyway, slow. Spring came anyway, and I am here for it.
door was closed for good. I learned to live inside a tidy room. But yesterday a careful word arrived and found the smallest crack along the wall. I thought my faith had finally run dry. I thought the well of trust had gone to dust. I believe once more, I believe once more, a patient hope inside my open hands. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and brave. I do not need the world to be unbroken. I do not need a guarantee tonight. I only need the strength to try again and let the small repair begin to grow. I thought my faith had finally run dry. I thought the well of trust had gone to dust. I believe once more, I believe once more, a patient hope inside my open hands. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and brave. The faith I lost did not return the same. It came back wiser and a little slow. I believe once more, I believe once more, a patient hope inside my open hands. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and brave. I believe once more, I believe once more, slow, a careful kind of brave inside my hands.
The lane is quiet at the hour of 7. The lamps along the curb are humming low. I see your figure waiting at the bend, and I do not need to hurry anymore. The race I used to run is gone tonight. The race was never real to start with. walking slow toward you, careful, kind, walking slow toward you, soft and sure, walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. You raise your hand a little when you see, and I can feel a quiet smile arrive. The wind is warm, the street lamps glow amber, and nothing in the night is asking us. The race I used to run is gone tonight. The race was never real to start with. Walking slow toward you, careful, kind, walking slow toward you, soft and sure, walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. The slow walk is the only walk that holds. The slow walk is the only walk that lasts. Walking slow toward you, careful, kind, walking slow toward you, soft and sure, walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. Walking slow, walking slow, the lamps are warm. Walking slow, walking slow, the night is kind.
We took the long and careful way to here. We did not promise more than we could keep. The kitchen lamp is warm above the table. The kettle hums a song we both now know. There was a time I thought I had no place. There was a time I could not feel a home. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. You read aloud a poem from a book. I closed my eyes and let the words arrive. Outside the snow is gentle on the path. Inside the lamp is doing its slow work. There was a time I thought I had no place. was a time I could not feel a home. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. I did not know a soft place could be earned. I did not know a quiet hour could feel one. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. Soft where we land. Soft where we land slow. Soft where we land, and we are home tonight.
The clock is quiet near the window now. A small white moon is leaning on the sill. I have one slow breath before the day goes, and one small candle waiting on the shelf. The year was hard, the year was kind to me. The year was both, and now the year is done. Begin again tonight, begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight, begin again. A quiet promise nobody else needs. Tomorrow I will rise and try once more. Tomorrow I will let the soft thing in. But tonight I light the candle on the shelf and whisper words I never said before. The year was hard, the year was kind to me. The year was both, and now the year is done. Begin again tonight, begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight, begin again. A quiet promise nobody else needs. Beginning is not loud, it is a hum. Beginning is the small word in the dark. again tonight. Begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight. Begin again. A quiet promise the night is keeping. Begin again tonight. Begin again slow. Begin again. Begin again. A candle keeps.
The lock turned silent for too long. A small voice asks if I might try. Tonight the hallway feels less wide. I rest my hand against the wood, and maybe spring is at the door. Maybe my heart can learn the word. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my eyes. The kettle hums a quiet song. A photograph turned face to wall. Outside a soft and falling rain begins to make the street lamps blur. And maybe spring is at the door. Maybe my heart can learn the word. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my eyes. What I lost taught me how to listen. What stayed taught me how to wait. Open the door slow. Just a thin warm light. Open the door slow. Let it find my home. Slow, slow, I am almost there. Slow, slow, I am here at last.
coat still on the chair. The radio plays a song I knew. The room remembers her too well, but softer now than yesterday. A friend has asked me to a film. I told him, let me think tonight. A quiet maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin, warm light through a door I locked too long. The kettle warms a Sunday afternoon. I write my friend a careful word. Outside a starling tries to land on a wire it almost trusts. A friend has asked me to a film. I told him, let me think tonight. A quiet maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin, warm light through a door I locked too long. What was broken does not have to stay, but healing takes its time tonight. A quiet maybe is a kind of yes. A quiet maybe is enough for now. A quiet maybe means a thin, warm light through a door I left half open. A quiet maybe is enough tonight. A quiet maybe is enough for now.
We share a bench beside the river bend. The wind is gentle in your hair tonight. Your hand is resting near my coat, and I can hear my heart begin to slow. You are not asking more than I can give. You are just here, and that is everything. Hands beside mine on a quiet bench. Hands beside mine, and the world is soft. Hands beside mine in the autumn light. This is enough for me tonight. leaves are turning gold along the path. A grandfather laughs with a small child. You point and smile and say nothing more, and nothing more is what I needed here. You are not asking more than I can give. You are just here, and that is everything. Hands beside mine on a quiet bench. Hands beside mine, and the world is soft. Hands beside mine in the autumn light. This is enough for me tonight. I forgot how kind a quiet hand could be. I forgot the soft weight of being known. Hands beside mine on a quiet bench. Hands beside mine, and the world is soft. Hands beside mine in the autumn light. This is enough for us tonight. Hands beside mine. Hands beside mine quietly. The autumn light is soft along the bench.
We met at 6 beside the corner store. You wore a coat I do not yet know. The street lamp humming barely overhead, and neither of us knew what to say. But we began to walk a careful pace, and neither of us turned our face away. First walked together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. You laughed about the diner on the right. I told a story I had buried deep. You did not flinch, you did not pull away. You only listened with a warmer eye. But we began to walk a careful pace, and neither of us turned our face away. First walked together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. I had forgotten what a kind ear sounded like, and how a slow walk heals heals a tired heart. First walk together down a careful lane, a quiet kind of being brave again. The world a little softer than before, and I believe that we might try once more. A first walk together is a small bright start, and maybe that is more than enough tonight.
I stopped believing softness was for me. I learned to keep my edges sharp and clean. But yesterday a careful hand appeared and reached for mine without a single word. And something in my chest began to thaw, and something in my ear began to shift. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where the wall once stood. A neighbor brought a basket to my door. A friend remembered something I had said. The world is gentler than I had believed when I let my hands stay open just a bit. And something in my chest began to thaw, and something in my ear began to shift. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where the wall once stood. Soft is not a place I will lose myself. Soft is just the version I forgot. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A small brave thing inside my chest tonight. Trying soft again, trying soft again. A garden growing where I almost left. Trying soft again, trying soft. I hum slow. Trying
same way I do mine. A small surprise across a wooden table. The cafe lights are warm against the rain. Outside the lamps are turning on at 6. And neither of us seems to wanna go. And neither of us needs to fill the air. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table. Nothing being asked and nothing rushed. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. You ask me what I read this autumn week. I say a poet that I once knew well. You smile and say you love that one as well. The window lights begin to fog and bloom. And neither of us seems to wanna go. And neither of us needs to fill the air. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table. Nothing being asked and nothing rushed. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. The years had taught me silence was a wall. Tonight the silence is a gentle door. Coffee, 2 cups on a quiet table. Nothing being asked and nothing rushing. Coffee, 2 cups and a careful hour. Maybe this is how it starts again. 2 cups, 2 cups. The kettle hums again. 2 cups, 2 cups. The rain is soft tonight. I came here carrying a quiet weight, the kind that does not show in any light. You looked at me before I said a word and asked me how I really was tonight.
We did not pretend we had not been hurt.
We did not pretend we were not afraid.
We both were tired and we both were trying.
We both were carrying our
Quiet pain.
We both were softer
Than the world had asked.
and maybe that is why I let you stay.
I came here promising I would not need, that I had built a small and tidy life.
But you placed your hand beside mine on the cup,
And something in me started to believe.
we did not pretend.
We had not been hurt.
We did not pretend. We were not afraid.
We both were tired and we both were trying.
We both were carrying our
Quiet pain. We both were softer than the world had asked. And maybe that is why I let you stay.
I am not whole, but I am here tonight.
I am not done, but I will try with you. We both were tired and we both were trying.
We both were carrying our
Quiet pain. We both were softer than the world had asked. And maybe that is why we let it stay.
We both were tired
We both were trying slow.
and we are both still here tonight at last.
I rinsed the kettle once before I knew that I was going to say it after all. I dried my hands a little longer too, and turned to find you waiting at the door. You did not push, you only stood and smiled. You let me find the small word on my own, saying yes quietly without a sound, saying yes the way no one taught me, saying yes because I finally trust the careful kind of love you offered me. You did not need an audience or scene. You did not need a vow or grand display. You only needed me to nod my head and say the small words softly to your face. You did not push, you only stood and smiled. You let me find the small word on my own, saying yes quietly without a sound, saying yes the way no one taught me, saying yes because I finally careful kind of love you offered me. The biggest thing I ever said was small. The smallest word can carry the whole sky. Saying yes quietly without a sound. Saying yes the way no one taught me. Saying yes because I finally trust the careful kind of love we built tonight. Saying yes, just a quiet word. Saying yes, just a quiet life.
The day is closing softly at the line. The street lamps blooming amber down the road. I walk and let the evening hold me steady. The kind of bravery the dusk allows. I do not need a stage to find my courage. I just need a sky and a careful breath. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things ask of us. Brave at twilight in the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. I called the friend I had been quiet with. I said the thing I had been carrying alone. She did not flinch, she only thanked me there, and asked me when we both could share a meal. I do not need a stage to find my courage. I just need a sky and a careful breath. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things ask of us. Brave at twilight in the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. The bravest thing today was just a call. The bravest thing tonight is letting in. Brave at twilight in the quiet hour. Brave the way the small things ask of us. Brave at twilight in the gentle blue, and ready for the morning when it comes. Brave at twilight, brave at twilight slowly. Brave the way the small things gently hold.
square along the rug. The kettle whispers something kind to me. The radio plays a song I almost know. And nothing here is asking me to run. And nothing here is asking me to hide. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my hand and tells me I am safe to bloom again. The plant beside the sill has woken up. A new green leaf is reaching for the light. I think of how I used to fold myself, and I unfold a little more today. And nothing here is asking me to run. And nothing here is asking me to hide. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my hand and tells me I am safe to bloom again. I forgot how kind a quiet morning is. I forgot the slow, sweet way of being calm. Light through the window, slow and warm. Light through the window, kind and bright. Light through the window finds my hand and tells me I am safe to bloom again. Light through the window. Light through the window. The Sunday morning hums along with me.
I did not think the year would come again. I did not ask the trees to bloom for me. But here is March arriving at my door, with pollen on the sleeves of every coat. Whatever I had lost, the world forgave. Whatever I had broken came undone. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. The crocus by the doorstep tried again. The robin in the hedge began to sing, and I unlocked the kitchen window wide and let the patient air come fully in. Whatever I had lost, the world forgave. Whatever I had broken came undone. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. I had decided spring would never know my name, but spring forgot the grudge I tried to hold. Spring came anyway, without my asking. Spring came anyway, through every wall. Spring came anyway, and warmed my hands, and told me there was time to start again. Spring came anyway, spring came anyway, slow. Spring came anyway, and I am here for it.
The door was closed for good. I learned to live inside a tidy room. But yesterday a careful word arrived and found the smallest crack along the wall. I thought my faith had finally run dry. I thought the well of trust had gone to dust. I believe once more, I believe once more, a patient hope inside my open hands. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and brave. I do not need the world to be unbroken. I do not need a guarantee tonight. I only need the strength to try again and let the small repair begin to grow. I thought my faith had finally run dry. I thought the well of trust had gone to dust. I believe once more, I believe once more, a patient hope inside my open hands. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and returned the same. It came back wiser and a little slow. I believe once more. I believe once more. A patient hope inside my open hand. I believe once more in the gentle thing that love can be, both careful and brave. I believe once more. I believe once more. Slow, a careful kind of brave inside my hands.
The lane is quiet at the hour of 7. The lamps along the curb are humming low. I see your figure waiting at the bend, and I do not need to hurry anymore. The race I used to run is gone tonight. The race was never real to start with. Walking slow toward you, careful, kind. Walking slow toward you, soft and sure. Walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. You raise your hand a little when you see, and I can feel a quiet smile arrive. The wind is warm, the street lamps glow amber, and nothing in the night is asking us. The race I used to run is gone tonight. The race was never real to start with. Walking slow toward you, careful, kind. Walking slow toward you, soft and sure. Walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. The slow walk is the only walk that holds. The slow walk is the only walk that lasts. Walking slow toward you, careful, kind. Walking slow toward you, soft and sure. Walking slow because the road is ours, and we have all the gentle time we need. Walking slow, walking slow. The lamps are warm, is kind.
We took the long and careful way to hear. We did not promise more than we could keep. The kitchen lamp is warm above the table. The kettle hums a song we both now know. There was a time I thought I had no place. There was a time I could not feel a home. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. You read aloud a poem from a book. I closed my eyes and let the words arrive. Outside the snow is gentle on the path. Inside the lamp is doing its slow work. There was a time I thought I had no place. There was a time I could not feel a home. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. I did not know a soft place could be earned. I did not know a quiet hour could feel one. Soft where we land at the day's quiet end. Soft where the walls are kind and warm. Soft where we land and the world is small and large enough to hold us both at last. Soft where we land. Soft where we land slow. Soft where we land, and we are home tonight.
The clock is quiet near the window now. A small white moon is leaning on the sill. I have one slow breath before the day goes, and one small candle waiting on the shelf. The year was hard, the year was kind to me. The year was both, and now the year is done. Begin again tonight, begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight, begin again. A quiet promise nobody else needs. Tomorrow I will rise and try once more. Tomorrow I will let the soft thing in. But tonight I light the candle on the shelf and whisper words I never said before. The year was hard, the year was kind to me. The year was both, and now the year is done. Begin again tonight, begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight, begin again. A quiet promise nobody else needs. Beginning is not loud, it is a hum. Beginning is the small word in the dark. Begin again tonight, begin again. A patient candle, a careful flame. Begin again tonight, begin again. A quiet promise the night is keeping. Begin again tonight,